Hello guys, okay, so I have been having technical difficulties a little bit with my computer on my external hard drive, but anyway, this is the IU Butler preview that I'm going to do, and it's just been a long time since Indiana played. It's crazy, but let's see, they've only played like one game the last 11 days. But anyway, first, before I do anything, I just want to send my prayers and thoughts to everybody involved in the shooting today out in Connecticut. It's tragic what happened out there. I just wish nothing but the best for everybody involved. So if you could just say some prayers for them people on the East Coast, it's not good. Now, off to what we're talking about here. It's IU versus Butler. Tomorrow will be the first time in a week IU's played. Just to get some things out of the way really quick, I'm going to tell you right now, Julkins and Perea, it's Peter Julkins and Perea. It's going to be the debut, something I've been waiting for all season. All of you guys should be super excited. And before I even get into it, I'm going to tell you right now, do not expect Butler to be easy pushover. They're like 5 minutes away from their campus where they're playing. It's going to be kind of like a road game for IU, so I'm very interested to see how they, you know, it's going to be the closest thing to a road game they've had all year, probably. Even better more than Georgetown, maybe not. But anyway, Butler does play a 3-guard system. They use, that's a system I wouldn't mind trying sometime. I mean, Bob Knight used it with Jay Edwards, Lennon Jones, and I think Hillman, or something like that. IU had to go with a 3-guard system under Knight at one time, and they turned out to be like a top 10 team that year. An amazing job Coach Knight did. But anyway, so don't expect IU to have trouble with the three-guard system. Then I'll tell you why. You have Halls, who is awesome defensively. You have Yogi Ferrell, even though he's a freshman, he's got excellent footwork, and I think he's gonna be able to contain anybody Butler throws at him. Also, you have Depot, who can shut down anybody. Perhaps one of the best defensive guy on the team. He's just amazing. So they've got 3 people right there will shut down their guards. And then when you bring Perea and Julkins into the mix, Indiana should be able to contain Butler pretty good. And also Butler's scoring average ain't the best, so they have a hard time putting up points, I think. And so I don't know, I don't think Indiana they shouldn't have any trouble, but let's see, it will be interesting. I mean, it's, like I said, it's Perea and Julkins' debut, and I don't know, but The only thing is, IU, and this goes with any team, IU does not want Butler to get hot from the perimeter. That's how anybody could be upset, you know, in my opinion. That's what happens in the NCAA tournament. You know, a team gets hot from the perimeter and they ain't really too much you can do. So it's important that they don't slack. I mean, they should be able to shut them down and contain them, but they better not slack because, you know, Butler could get hot with the threes, and that makes it difficult for any team. I don't care who you're playing. If the other team gets hot with their threes, you're in deep trouble. Or could face some trouble. And then IU, they have to watch Andrew Smith, the center for Butler. Honestly, I don't think Indiana will have a trouble shutting them down. You have Zeller in there, and you have Watford, but Zeller's decent defensively. And you know, you can bring in Julkins now. He's a 7-footer. He's an awesome shot blocker. And Pereira's even a pretty decent shot blocker. So I don't know. We should be able to contain him. So Smith, you know, Andrew Smith, but we will see. And then the two guards that Butler they need to watch is Clark and Dorn. And I think they're excellent guards. But like I said, I think IU should be able to contain them relatively easily. I mean, you know, Yogi Ferrell has the best footwork on the team. You know, awesome. His footwork is just outstanding. Quick full step, everything. And like I said, this should be a test for IU. I'm interested to see if they've learned anything practicing all this time since they haven't had any games about slow starts they've been having this season. They did better this past Saturday. I'm really looking to see if that improves. You know, I expect IU, I expect them to come out confident, and they should be confident. I mean, it just don't seem like they're that confident in the front court they have. I mean, you have Cody Zeller, AP Preseason Player of the Year, who's just outstanding. He could take double teams better than anybody, but they just don't seem confident. They're not just taking over, you know, except this past game. And it seems like all season they haven't really been as confident as they should be in their front court. So hopefully they come out very confident and just don't hold back. Let's just go get them right from the start, you know. And then it's very important, or it's imperative that Indiana gets Zeller and Watford touches early. I think that's something they did last week, and that's something they need to continue to do. I think they need to establish the presence of Zeller and Watford right from the start. Something they have not been doing, you know, all season long. Slow starts, but that's something they definitely need to do. Come out and get Zeller or Watford, you know, right off the bat, and get them on the board fast, and that establishes confidence right from the start. Okay, and also Indiana, I mean, with the guard play that Butler has, I think that's most definitely the strong point. So, you know, I think by getting the ball to Zeller and Watford from the start, I think Indiana will be able to expose major mismatches in the paint. They should be able to take advantage of you know, having a good front court, you know, like I've been saying. But there's one downside. I don't know if Indiana will be as successful in the transition against Butler as they have previous teams like Coppin State and them. That's just because Butler has awesome guard play, and But I think they could still have success. But, you know, and Pereira, like I've been saying all season long, Pereira is going to change the dynamics of the team. But with this being his debut, I think it may, you know, it may take a game or two until he gets comfortable enough to kind of let loose and become aggressive on defense and stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, I think at times you'll see Butler try to slow down the tempo, and I think, you know, I think that's something that Indiana is gonna not be as successful at as a transition game against this Butler team as they will against like Ball State and other teams. I think they could still do really good in the transition. But I don't know. It will just be tougher to be successful in the transition as opposed to the previous teams they've played. But yeah, IU, they have their fourth in rebound differential, 13.8 more than their opponent's full game. And that's something I expect to happen tomorrow. Indiana should get some boards. Hopefully Watford could get more than 5 rebounds at what he did last Saturday against Connecticut State. And then, you know, defensively, they're holding their opponents at 35.5% shooting. 3-point defense, 26.4% shooting. So IU is doing a pretty good job. I think they do a good job contesting the shots. And I guess my final prediction is I think Indiana's they might have to battle a little bit in the first half, but I expect them to win by 20 points. Hopefully more, but 20 points is what I'm going to say. And tomorrow, do not forget, tomorrow I am going to try something new with my vlogs, and it's going to be the live reaction vlog. I am going to randomly shoot during the game and kind of talk about what I'm seeing, and I just think it'd be a little bit more exciting doing that. I don't know. I don't know how good it will work because I am a pretty intense, emotional, and competitive guy, so I get kind of out of control a little bit. But, you know, I don't know. I think it will work. I'm going to give it a try anyway, so it should be interesting. But that's all I have. I'm trying to keep these vlogs from being really, really long. So, I guess that's it. Happy Friday, everybody. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow during the game. Go IU. Peace.
Who's your daddy? Yeah, your school's coming up short. What? Bilbo Baggins, I know you wish you had it, but you ain't though. Nope. We just crossed your